the start of the season, nobody could beat the Toyotas. And then the Chevy started winning, then Ford finally figured out their combination that they were given.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, it just, and people don't understand. I do understand. They're running fuel injection. And NASCAR gives them the parameters.
Uh-huh.
They can control how much horsepower you make.
Yep.
It's not like you're in control of jetting the cars and stuff.
Yeah.
So you gotta get your package. Actually, hopefully, you can figure out a way around what they're doing.
Yeah.
And also, you know, they're very limited on your aero package, and you've gotta work on that too. And you can't make very much.
Yeah, most racing has become spec racing now.
Yeah. And that's the problem. NASCAR sets the spec. Yep.
Oh, you waiting for me?
Well, you know, and it's not something that I'm not familiar with even back in the day, because we ran a Ford against the Chevrolet World. And we'd show up with a new engine combination, and boy, were they guys bitching and whining. Oh, you must be running a stroker motor, look at that thing. I said, no, but I know that, you guys are. And then they shut up, because they were running a 383, and we were running a 302, and we were out, and we were pulling them on the backstretch. And that's why they were whining. Well, I figured it out. I sat there and I worked with my budget, which wasn't a lot. What can we do? Well, we were given a Boss 302 cylinder block and a set of rods. They offered a crankshaft to me. I said, no, I'll use a stock 302 crank. The cast cranks are more forgiving for that kind of racing, and they don't break. And I sat and looked at piston heights in the books, and figured out that because it was a flat top piston rule, you had to run a flat top piston. Well, if you run the stock Ford piston, it's about 12 to 20 thousandths below the deck. You know, that's compression.
Right.
And the whole idea was to control the compression. Well, I figured out, hey, look at this, that same piston that all those other guys are using in their Chevys, that 4-eyebrow 350 piston, with the piston height on the 302 Boss rod is a 289 length.
Yeah.
It's the longer rod. That rod and that piston gave it to me 5 out of the deck.
Oh, really?
5 thousandths out of the deck,
That's nice.
which gives you
Great compression.
which is plenty safe. You know, you're not going to be hitting anything.
Yeah.
You're going to be using, but you've got about 11 to 1 compression out of that flat top. And I don't have to do any of that stupid shit that the Chevys are good at doing, you know, angle milling the heads and
Oh, yeah.
all that crap, which ruins the heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spun out. But, you know, and, yeah, we were saddled with 302 unported heads, which were, you know, pretty restrictive in the exhaust ports. And I knew that, but we were running 194, 1.6 Chevy stainless valves
uh-huh.
eventually, not at the start of the day, but once the motor broke, I got stainless valves, because that's what killed the motor. But,
What, the valve?
yeah, we were gonna stock valve. But anyways, I went into the comp camp's catalog and found this camshaft. And I thought, I need something that will work with the restricted exhaust ports. The intakes aren't the problem. And I also knew that I had a superior intake manifold in the Ford 2-barrel intake. Over the Chevy, they had to have an adapter from a Rochester. The Ford doesn't. It's a Holly. You were limited to a 500 Holly 2-barrel. Unported heads, didn't have any grind marks and stuff in there. I found this camshaft that called the B290-6. It's 296, 306 duration. 570, 576, huge lift really for, you know, this on a 106 low separation. Which, with the longer rods and everything, gave me dwell time and all that shit, worked with my restricted exhaust ports. And they were claiming I was running a stroker motor from day one. And they also were convinced we were running roller rocker arms, which were not legal until half the year after the Chevy guys whined so much because they were popping push rods through the stamped steel push rods.
Yeah, we could always have them Chevy.
Yeah. You know, we were running the cast steel Fords that don't have that problem. I was running stud girls. Because the year before that, Jerry had passed the guy on the last lap, second to last lap, for his first win ever in that class. And we broke the fucking rock runners.
Oh, no.
Finished second on 7 cylinders. And I said, that's not gonna happen again. So we had, you know,
So you're using a stud girdle for the rocker?
for rocker arm studs, yeah, to give them stability so they wouldn't break. You know, putting brand new ARPs in every year would help, but, you know, you're on a budget. Buy the rocker, or the stud drills, and then it's a fluid point. And, you know, and we had 1-inch valve cover space. So they just figured, oh, you're running, because the Chevy, you can't get the roller rocker arms that fit under stock rocker cover.
Mm.
Well, the Ford, it would have fit, but
Oh, yeah?
I had spacers, so they had just assumed that I was running roller rocker arms. Well, when they became available, we didn't have the budget because we broke the motor and had a bunch of work due to the car.
Mm-hmm.
So, but 3 races from the end, we got roller rocker arms finally, instead of Seguirsons. So all that did is just make more horsepower. Because now you got 16 1.6 ratio rocker arms with less friction, and they're true 1.6, where, you know, with all the stock stuff, you think it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You don't know. Anyway, you know, and we'd kicked the drive shaft out of the car at least 3 times that year.
Oh, yeah?
You know, a lot of DNS. It was a new car. It was a whole new combination. Things got messed up and shit like that. You're always, but we were doing the best we could with what we had. Last race of the season was a double points race, and they were going to tear down the top 3 cars. We lapped Bob Patty, who was the points leader, who was running the stroker motor, because he didn't have a stroker motor in that night. He had a 350. We lapped him in the main event.
Cause he was running
a legal engine. And, you know, and the second place car was a Thunderbird with a Chevy motor in it that was legal to do. That, you know, Jerry's brother's car, and with Jerry from the muffler shop was running
Oh,
it.
Jerry Wentz?
Yeah, Jerry Wentz was running it. He was about half a lap behind us. And, you know, they took the car, they had us take the car over to the Dick's Towing, and I yanked because we had over the back 180 headers on it. The easiest head to get off is the driver's side. I yanked it off, laid it on the floor, and walked away.
Second position.
And watched them guys looking at those pistons, because with that cam, I had to cut big valve reliefs in it for the lift and the valve sizes that I was running. So there's big cuts, but it's a 4-eye brow 2256 piston, same piston that's in the other two engines. They didn't know what the fuck we were doing, because that thing always sounded like well, you've heard my ranch arrow.
Yeah.
It sounded like that, rough,
Yeah.
nasty-eyed. And, and then they went and looked at the heads. Well, we broke the motor and ruined the heads that weren't heads. One of the heads, somebody had been grinding in it, but it didn't do any good. But it would have got us busted.
Yeah.
Well, these heads were unmolested. They looked them over, shook their heads. We actually finished third in points.
Really?
And, but, you know, lapping the points leader, that was cool.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, Shiggy, what are you doing? I was gonna make a video on how to do that, but making videos is such a pain in the butt.
Do what?
How to set up the car that I set up today. I got about 2 hours of work, and luckily today I had the time. Well, it was sure nice down at the beach. We went to Cannon Beach. Never got above 65. It was nice.
I was looking on Facebook today and got a thing, looks like the whole state of Oregon's on fire.
Oh, is it really?
Driver 1, first position. Driver 2, second position. Driver 3, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth position.
There he is.
Alright, where the frick did it go? God, I hate that. Set something down, it disappears.
Here's your not red Ferrari.
We have 2 not red Ferraris.
I do have a blue Ford. Yesterday, I saw the latest generation Corvette in Ford blue.
A 53?
No, it's a rear engine. They-
Oh, a rear engine.
Current generation.
I
Yeah,
see.
and-
Yeah, I
and
thought
I've
you
been
said-
hearing some grumblings that there's some guys that want the Corvette and wanna put a Coyote in them.
Oh, boy. That'll raise some eyebrows.
Ford just introduced their, the car buggy Raptor. And it has a Coyote in it. And they're serious about winning. They hired, Carlos Sainz Senior to drive it.
For what is this?
Off-road. The car.
Oh, Dakar.
Dakar, they're going to Dakar. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, and they're just calling it a Raptor. Yeah. As most of those buggies, it doesn't look like any production vehicle. Yeah. But most of them got LSs in them or something like that. Oh, the Audis were hybrid. Yeah. When in Goodwood, Red Bull introduced the RB17, the track car that Adrian's been working on. And they claim it is faster, on the simulator, it's at Silverstone,
Driver 1,
it's
first
faster than the
position.
F1 cars.
Driver 2, second position. Driver 3,
Really?
third position.
1200 horsepower.
Driver 5,
Oh.
fourth position. Driver
Well,
6.
And then I read, Adrian was talking about it, and he said, this is a car that you can grow into. You start out, you turn the dial all the way this direction, and as you learn how to drive it, you keep turning the dial to the right. In other words, it has lots of electronics.
More horsepower.
Well, have you heard what's going on in the world of small tire, boosted cars on the drag strip? The fastest small tire car right now is a lime green Mustang with like 4,000 horsepower Coyote.
Uh-huh.
It's turning like 6 seconds. Oh, jeez, in the quarter, it'll do 6 second quarter, but they're racing 8th mile. It's like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not rocket. It's lime green. But it doesn't run tires this wide. It's running tires this wide. That's the thing. It's small tire. And they asked Horner the cost of the RB17,
Uh-huh.
and he said just under 6 million pounds.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't think, and that probably does not include the required maintenance program.
Oh, my God. That's ridiculous.
They're only making 50. We drove it part way around and left it. Oops. Yeah, I'll bet you those track days that will probably be exclusive RB17 track days are gonna be expensive. Who's making this car?
Red Bull.
Driver 1, first position. Driver 2, second position. Driver 3, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth
clean it.
You're, oh crap. I went, I knocked you in and then I knocked you out.
He's not in.
Thank you.
Bet we can't have these cars make the sound of the real one.
Well, I could add sounds, sounds of the cars.
We can't. But what I mean is that, you know, each car makes the sound from.
Yeah, that would be
the person
a
running
noise
the car.
generator, yeah.
A noise generator. You know, the scream, the high pitched scream of the Ferrari and the low growl of the V8.
I ordered a bottle of Shimano SIS.
I don't think I tapped you until after you've gone off.
Whoa. It's a little hot in that corner.
Well, I went a little hot into that corner too. Well, you don't know until you do it.
True.
Driver 1, first position. Driver 3, second position. Driver 2, third position.
Mike, it wasn't too
Driver
bad
5,
until I
fourth position.
started up here.
Driver 6, fifth.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about this particular area, but it gets really hot.
Well, it wasn't. It was a little, well, I don't think it was any hotter, it was just that it was flying, exposed flying with a tailwind. A very mild tailwind.
Let me know when you're ready to race, gentlemen.
I'm not gonna get any better. Oh, and F1's Beyond the Grid, they had an interview with Cozart, and I'm very interested in talking about basically why he was never champion, and he admitted that he realized he wasn't champion material. Says you can only be as good as you can be, basically. Yep. But you can be worse than you can be.
Yeah.
And talk about some race mornings he'd get up and he just knew that he would win that day.
Oh, really?
And he said it happened 3 times, and he won 13 times. But he knew that Schumacher and Hakkinen felt like that at every race.
Oh, that's dispiriting, to say the least. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's set up
And-
the video.
And that, well, McLaren generally treated him well.
Uh-huh,
He still knew he was number 2.
uh-huh.
And at the end of the 2004 season, after the season, there was this party gathering that
Yeah.
McLaren always gave. And he was invited, even though he was no
Driver
longer
2, second
part of the team.
position. Driver 3,
Uh-huh.
third position. Driver
And
5,
Ron
fourth
Guinness
position. Driver
had
6,
I guess it was a motorcycle. He said bike, but then talked about motors. But Alex Wers had a bike company, and I thought it might have been bicycles because he sponsored a pro mountain bike team
Oh, did,
in the late '90s.
who
and
did,
early-
Ron Dennis did?
No, Alex Wers.
Oh, Verts.
Verse. But, the, I'll cut off.
Oh, well, that one was just about dead anyway.
And it was, Ron had it painted up in McLaren livery and Coulthard's number, and gave it to him and said, now you can get on your bike and go. Which in British isms is, yeah, there's the door.
There's the door, get the
Yeah.
hell out of here.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it pissed Coulthard off. And he said, I'm not done with Formula One, and I'm gonna take your engineers with you. And he hadn't signed with Red Bull yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then he signed with Red Bull, and what did he do? He took, Newey.
Oh, really?
And a couple of Newey's lieutenants. And then what
So-
happened? McLaren, Red Bull.
All right, quality.
They should have been nicer to him, huh?
Yeah, he said that, well, they say there's nothing like a woman scorned, but there's also nothing like a Scotsman scorned.
ready, clear to start. Fastest lap. Fastest lap.
Gee, only 2/10 quicker than I did in practice.
Oh, nice. Nice job.
And Coulthard had his
Oh, I didn't eat.
meeting with,
Look at my tires. That's what gets my whole lap.
had his meeting with Mashishitz, and he asked, Mashishitz what his goals were for the team, and he said, first, gain the respect of the rest of the field.
When was this?
When Coulthard signed
Oh.
with Red Bull, or just,
Yeah.
he was in the interview to sign with. And at first is get the respect of the other competitors, and then win championships. And never mentioned doing it on a budget or anything. And, I'm not sure,
Fastest lap.
I'm not sure if it was the first race or not, but one of the early races, Coulthard qualified 13th, had a stop and go penalty during the race, and finished 4th. And in that one race, scored more points than Jaguar had the entire season. Said the team was celebrating and said, I couldn't understand it at first. It was 4th. We weren't even on the podium. He was used to winning. on teams that won, because these previous teams were Williams and McLaren.
I didn't realize that Coulthard had, started out with Red Bull.
He didn't start with it.
Well, start with Red Bull, but I had.
He started with Williams, and it was Williams and then went to McLaren.
First position. Driver
Oh, okay.
three,
So-
second position. Driver two,
He actually
third
had
position.
3
Driver five,
world
fourth
champion
position.
team
Driver six,
Mansell,
fifth position.
Senna, and Hakkinen.
Oh. That's intimidating.
Was it Senna or was it Hill? I think it was Hill. In any case, it was pretty crazy.
Okay. Yep. I suppose we should try them. You think? I don't think we have any problem with them. They'll probably be slow.
Ready. Clear to start.
Yep, they are slow.
Especially that blue one. And then again, they need to warm up a little bit too.
Yeah. The blue one always goes slow at the start, I don't know why, but it keeps getting faster and faster and faster. But I think you should probably put them up. They're running 11s, we're running below 8s. Well, I've done something to the computer, hopefully it will change it. Oops, guess I gotta start it first. Yeah, there's some drivers that
To start.
that they want to do stuff. Maybe that's too much.
That will work pretty quick.
It's 1.6 seconds. Yeah, we're running around 8. Maybe not the yellow one off a bit. Just one. What's the matter? Okay, that should do it.
Yeah, my big project today was to go get the car trailer and drove it right up in front of the house and then emptied the black and the gray water tanks. Serviced it for the next round of camping. Build a fresh water tank too,
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it plugged up the last time we went camping.
Oh,
We were
not
still
good.
using regular toilet paper, now we have RV toilet.
Ah,
That shit helped. But the problem was, the general rule is, with us is, if you're in a camp area with a frickin' bathroom, use it.
yeah,
Don't use the trailer.
yeah. That's a good idea anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we have new car day and Ford versus Ferrari day, all in one. M2's in first with the brand new Ferrari 330 P2, P3. The David Piper version in green, of course, no red Ferraris here. And I'm in first, and Chicky's in second with the yellow Ferrari 330 P3. And Retney's in third with the Ford GT40. All three of these are slotted, and they are sidewinders. So, oops,
They're not Diamondbacks.
what's that?
They're not Diamondbacks.
No. Oops, that's the one I want. Double checking the fuel situation. Making sure we all have. Yep. Okay. Alright, 125 laps and fuel simulation and damage are on, and hopefully the new drivers in the computer will make a difference. Off we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have a
We have a Coast Guard that's dead.
Track call.
It's on the lane change.
Yeah.
Let's restart.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, you just want to restart because you didn't give me a whole shot.
Well, I screwed up and let him get ahead of me too.
Okay.
Blue on the inside?
Blue was on the outside. Okay, restart.
Saw the ghost car over there, and it didn't click that it was on the lane change.
The track is clear. Track is clear. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Track call.
It was just a wiggle waggle.
Yeah.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, shit.
That was all your own
That was
doing.
all your fault.
That was all you.
No, I just accelerated too hard.
He stuck his
And
nose
tapped you right in
underneath
the
there and
nose.
I'm going like this in the turn. Doing my best to stay
The
ahead
track
of
is
him.
clear. Track is clear. 2 damage points remaining.
Not a good start.
Track is clear.
Oopsie. Mr. Frank point.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, my God. Oh, we had a pull. Oh, crap. So, of course, I know when they get. So that wasn't it. I had high hopes. There you
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, 1 damage point remaining. Points remaining. Fourth position. Driver 6, fifth position.
go. Inside. Of course, working my way.
Well, the other, the blue one's in these outside.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Never mind.
That's right.
You get a lane change going right
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, my God. What's going on here?
Call. 1 damage point remaining.
I got crap on my tires.
Fuel usage is very even.
The track is clear. Track is clear. points.
I had to try.
Because I don't want it to run me over going into the pits.
Still might.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Track call.
You got a good track call on that one too.
I let off the trigger really quick.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver 3, first position. Driver 2, second position. Driver 1, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth position. Track call.
Bad spots. Right?
No, you're okay.
Since you cleaned your tires, I think I'm gonna clean mine.
No, you can't do that.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have to get
yeah,
all-
yeah,
I have to
he
get
says
all-
as he's 2 laps in, oh, I have to clean my tires because I'm not competitive.
I had lumber on my tires.
Yeah, uh-huh.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Whoop. Sometimes one didn't pick up. That's all.
Track call. 2 damage points remaining.
You gotta tap him gently.
I did. It's just that there's no tapping these.
Yeah, it goes right on me. I know, he's just giving you shit.
If I just plowed into it, I would have launched it off the table.
That's true. Both of them, probably.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Track call.
It hit you.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
look close. I backed off just at the right time.
Driver one, low on fuel. Driver two, low on fuel.
Boy, I looked up all my lights and there's 2 or 3 left.
Driver three, low on fuel. Driver three, first position. Driver two, second position. Driver one, third position. Driver five, fourth position. Driver six, this is back.
Oh!
Track home,
I think
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
a
going-
brake check.
I was going to make that change.
I hit the button.
Well, you see what I've got.
Yeah, and the blue car is under the bridge.
Yeah, well, it's
The
already,
track is clear.
it's
Track
already
is
sticking
clear.
in the app. That's passing
track home,
a lap later.
2 damage points remaining.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Shit.
Why do you keep calling out and not
The
getting
motor
track
is,
call?
the motor is getting broken in and it's changing.
Yeah, but you're putting it back in before you get a track call.
That's true. I had done that.
You've done that twice. Yeah, I got through that, didn't I?
And I got that.
Oh,
Driver one, low on fuel.
out of there safe enough, I just let off, unfortunately, I didn't know you were there, coming. I kept my throttle, foot on the
Well,
throttle.
you should not take it.
I'm okay with you taking it
Yeah, put it on you.
I let off the throttle and it
off.
tapped me.
I let off coming down here to make sure he got out in front of me, and then he braked more in the corner.
Yeah.
The track is clear.
There
Track
was
is
one
clear.
racing deal.
Oh, that was my fault, I'm sorry.
Track call. 2 damage points remaining.
Yeah, that was a punt.
That was a punt, yes. I was trying to keep as close to you as I could, cause it was really hard to get a run on you,
And I've gone flying off in that corner before.
yes.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, that's a ball.
Well, that's two. It's not as bad as it has
Okay.
been.
Something on the driver has to get out, get the car back on the track.
Track call. 1 damage points remaining. 1 damage points remaining.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth position.
Oh, of course, I'm the one that doesn't get it. That's why it flew off the corner, it wasn't my fault. Yes. I was ahead of you. No. Well, actually, you guys both went by me under the fault. So that- Those cars are off.
Track call. 1 damage points remaining. 1 damage point remaining. 2 damage points remaining.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
That would clear up on the fence.
and went back into the inside lane. That car was driving by itself almost, I let off and I turned and hit that. Probably had another fall. That's a good trick though. Yeah,
Driver one, no one is there.
I'm glad I was there to see it. I didn't run into you, yeah. That sort of thing happened to me and I thought it was out and standing there with the trigger on.
Driver one, second position. Driver two, third position. Driver five, fourth position. Driver six, fifth position.
Oh, ghosted!
Track call, one damage point remaining.
The ghost car actually slid and hit me.
The blue one?
Yes, it
The
did.
slow one.
I know. It's like,
Two damage points remaining.
Whoop, I hit the wrong button.
One damage
No,
remaining.
okay.
that was,
The track is
that was
clear.
me.
Track is clear.
Driver three, low on fuel. Driver two, low on fuel. Driver two, out of fuel.
Look where I'm going.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't have run out of fuel right in front of me, though. Ah, crap!
Track call, one damage point remaining.
The track is clear.
Wait a
Track is
minute.
clear.
What are you doing?
Driver three.
I didn't
I didn't get my lap. I just went out right there.
No, no,
You were in
I
it.
realized that, but you were at, your car was out of the slot. Chiggy was underneath you.
I was not underneath him,
Oh,
but,
really?
I think the body is loose.
Oh, okay. It looked to me like he was underneath him, that's why you did that, sorry.
Driver two, and last remaining.
Whoa, track call.
Fault.
You knew what I meant.
Yep.
It looked like it was all, jacked up.
Yeah, I would have sworn that he was underneath your
That
tail.
was weird. Well, we were real close.
Yeah.
I tapped it. I was trying to make sure I
Yeah,
got my
but
lap.
it was, I was sure.
Because
was
it
up
stopped
under-
right there and
Yeah,
I knew I didn't get my lap. I don't know if I got it or not. I don't care. Yeah, you did because.
Track
Yeah.
call,
there's
How
still-
many damage points
still
remaining?
one between each.
one damage point remaining. Two damage points remaining.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver three, first position. Driver one, second position. Driver two, third position. Driver five, fourth position.
might as well, since he's gonna be
What?
going slow.
Oh, yeah.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
That's on the fence. Well, that wasn't the best race for me.
Well, I at least kept it close, so it was a challenge for you
Oh,
anyway.
God, yeah.
Cause I only had one off,
Yeah.
and that's all I could do, is stay in the slot.
Fast lap by 2,000.
Did I really?
Cause I could not match you guys' lap time.
No, I know you couldn't. But it just, the motor kept changing on it because as it
On-
would break
on
in, it
yours?
would be weird, yeah. I mean, sometimes it was really fast and sometimes it didn't know what to do and it's just not broken in yet, so.
I mean, I had a good race, I didn't
Yeah,
have any really big frustrations.
yeah. I did, but that Shiggy guy knocking me off, that's what I had the frustration with.
Yeah, well.
That guy.
What was it?
You gotta do something
Four
about that
damage
guy.
points,
Just call him Bubba Wallace,
Yeah.
because
Jeez.
you get around that boy.
All right. All right, you shuffle them, I won't look.
Huh?
You shuffle the cards, I won't look. I'll go left. Oof. I don't know which way they are. He moved them.
Yeah. he's
Oh, yeah.
thinking.
Well.
I don't know which card is which anyway, so it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna take this one.
Okay, I'll take the middle. Yeah.
It's always a crapshoot, you don't know what you're getting.
My gummy bears are really gummy.
They're stuck.
They're gooey.
Oh, jeez.
You used to be able to order 5-pound bags of organic gummies,
Oh, yeah.
and I had one arrive during that long heat spell 3 years ago.
Oh,
It was one huge mass.
oh, jeez.
Shit, I can't hardly find them anymore, and of course, I've been trying not to eat that kind of stuff.
I've only been able to get the organics online.
Okay.
What do I got?
You got lucky is what you got. But you're gonna have a fuel issue.
Car's really fast now. Figures, the guy that knows how to get the most out of just about any car on this track gets the fast car.
Oh, that's all right, he's gonna get a fuel penalty. He's gonna have to really work for it.
you were running fastest laps and I couldn't match him.
Oh,
And I did that.
their fault?
Oh,
What the hell's going on here?
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5.
yeah, the RB17s are the opposite
Driver
of
6,
that
fifth position.
McLaren F1.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the F1, Gordon Murray designed it
Yeah.
with no driver assist.
yeah.
And
The
it sounds
RB
like
said
the
everything.
RB17 has everything you can imagine.
Oh, of course, because they're selling it to idiots that can't drive, as a rule, so.
Yeah. I'll bet you all 50 are spoken for.
Oh,
I
you were
went
you were under
sideways.
the bridge.
I went under the bridge sideways.
Really sideways.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get at least closer to you guys.
Give me a little tap tap.
I was trying to.
Oh, what was that? My car flew.
I think there was a power drop there.
My car-
Mine did something funny too.
Mine quit.
Hey, put yours back on and let's see if it's,
Track call.
Yeah, I just
Died.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
well, better now than later. Oh, that will do it.
What's that?
Broken wire.
Yeah. It's what it felt like, and at times, I guess I was running on 3 strands.
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth position.
This one's gotta be sunburned.
Yeah, after looking at all my ferrules and stuff, I need to rearrange some of my drawers, get them out of those get them sorted a little better. I'm not working on nights like I was. Hmm? I did, before I changed the fork yesterday, I did a loop. And today I rode it, I rode the same loop except going across the pipeline bridge to come up here. And there's only about 3/4 of a mile difference in the length. Yeah, riding up Fifth Street sucks. Whatever street you rode up to get up there. I rode up Rondo to Cherry. It's all what times I rode up this way as I was going to number 1 Canyon Stick, to this street. I always felt like I was riding up that in the parking lane. And I swear I had a magnet in my pocket, 'cause every old lady that passed me was right next to the white line.
Driver 3, first position.
I haven't figured out
Driver
how that
1,
happened.
Second position.
Why,
Driver
when
2,
somebody's riding a
third
bicycle, they
position.
gotta come
Driver
over
5,
and crowd
fourth
you.
position. Driver 6,
Because
fifth
90% of drivers don't know where the fuck their right side is. They have no idea.
Yeah, the little bit I bring up, the British couple that were riding their tandem around the world,
Yeah.
they arrived in Eugene after riding across the country, and they went through Jamaica to get there. He said, the difference between a trucker and a mobile home driver is the trucker knows he's running off the road.
And will gladly do so.
That was 30 years ago. They both just retired from the military and were riding around the world.
Oh, yeah?
And they went east to west across the US. That means they went up.
Oh, yeah, it does. Have you heard how they'll look up to them?
Not lately. Well, it runs fine other than being a little tailhead.
You need tires?
This one has a lot of chatter from it.
Oh, under the bridge again.
Well, Shiggy hit me too. Oh, I missed you. So you might have. I missed you. No, you didn't. tires doesn't seem to help much. It just. Wants to be cleaned up.
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5, fourth position. Driver 6, fifth.
You got sideways just enough for me to tap you and knock me out.
You got underneath me.
Yeah, I did.
So this thing gets sideways, but it's severe tire shaft. Doesn't fit in there.
Nice one.
Like on the floor.
You sure did.
This doesn't fit inside the tape roll anymore.
Oh, there's another tape roll.
Meaning that you're sticking it inside that masking tape roll. It's a little too big for that.
Yeah. There's another tape roll there. Somewhere sticking it in.
Forced me into changing the sensitivity to 70.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it work?
A little.
You ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's a screw around somewhere.
Ruh-roh.
I almost don't wanna mess with it because it's running pretty good. You found a screw? Black one?
Driver 3, first position.
Oh, yeah.
Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5, fourth position.
Actually, you found
Driver
a
6,
screw, it's not the
fifth
right one.
position.
Did we find the right one?
From the pipeline bridge and up Orondo, it looks like they just sort of squiggled a line.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like it should be a street.
yeah.
What's that?
Well, my route line from the pipeline bridge up Orondo to Cherry, it just sort of looks like it went here.
Uh-huh.
Well.
Okay. I wonder if that, connection thing was part of the problem with the faults.
one, Carly.
Yeah. All right. Off you go.
Ready. Clear to start. Fastest lap. Fastest lap. Fastest lap. Fastest lap.
Oh. Now you know why you get fuel adjustment. Ooh. I didn't clean my tires. No. Thank you.
He goes faster, he gets the fuel.
No way I'm gonna be going faster. Yeah, well, you're gonna stomp the shit out of me.
I don't think so.
Driver 3, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 2, third position. Driver 5,
Was that a flyer?
fourth position. Driver 6,
Yeah.
fifth position.
And it was also slow.
I knew what this car was capable of because I tested it earlier, so I was pretty sure.
I mean, I can keep it in the slot.
Want some cheese with that wine?
the old Porsche version of the Klein poster.
They're meeting. They make little Volkswagens. Okay.
In a way, they did. The other way
True enough.
around.
Yeah, true enough. Okay, we've got 2 MR slot cars and 1 slotted. Shiggy's in first with a Ferrari 333 SP, which is a MR slot car, and I'm in second with a McLaren F40, which is also an MR slot car, and Ratby's in third with a slotted Ferrari F40. Did I say F40 for that?
Yeah, it's
Oh, no, it's not an
a
F1.
McLaren F1.
It's in a McLaren F1. Faux pas there, 2 blues and 1 green and red and white.
And they're both Fs.
And a ooh, yeah. Okay, 125 laps. Here we go. I think. I'll shut that light off behind me before we go. Because it works good at the table, but it doesn't work so good in my glasses. I was in the glare and I couldn't do anything. Alright. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Track call.
You goes
Yeah, I did. Give me a fighting chance to get out of here.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
car jumped out of the
Driver one,
slot in
second
front of that
position.
car.
Driver two, third position. Driver six, fourth position.
I didn't
Driver
know that.
five, fifth position.
I'm running out of fuel.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver three, out of fuel.
What the hell?
Track call.
Yeah, this lane change launched me and the ghost car out.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay, fuel loads right now are 0, 16, and 38.
Yeah.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver one, low on fuel.
Oh, come on.
Track
I
call.
helped you, I put you back
Two
in.
damage points remaining.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm not out.
I thought the ghost car got changed.
It did, but it didn't.
I went underneath it and moved him down the track and put him back in.
Oh, it is actually in the wrong lane.
Yeah.
Chicky.
Yeah, it should be on the inside.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
What the hell?
Oh, no.
Driver one,
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I ran out of fuel because I was hitting the wrong lane. Not having the best day. one person.
I didn't see it happen, and I'm not joking. I heard,
Driver 3, low on fuel.
it probably means that if I hadn't hit the go star, I would have come out.
Driver 2, first position. Driver 1, second position. Driver 3, third position. Driver 6, fourth position. Driver 5, fifth position. Driver 2, low on fuel.
Exit, exit now. Exit, exit now.
Ah! Hang on my lap.
Are the ghost cars off? This one.
I got it.
Track call. One damage remaining.
Remember, my card is.
If you come on, my car isn't in, is it? You
Let's
just
start
pulled
and
mine
find
out and it starts.
Let's start and find out.
Yeah, really. New.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, we got a fault.
It's hard to pass a car when you don't have any throttle control.
Driver 1, first position. One damage remaining. Second position. Driver 3, third position. Driver 6, fourth position. Driver 5, fifth position.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
That was me.
Track call.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
only time I wasn't careful around the ghost car. I get ghosted big time. I get ghosted big time.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver 3, no on field.
He overdid the fuel penalty.
What's that?
I think he overdid the fuel penalty.
Driver 1, no on field. Driver 3,
Oh, yeah.
confusion.
Couldn't even do a lap on the 7. My fourth pit stop.
What, you're thinking I wasn't gonna get past it?
I'll give you a fuel adjustment too, I shouldn't have.
Both ghost cars in the same lane.
I didn't realize that.
Remaining, third position. Driver 6, fourth position. Driver 5, fifth position.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Ah,
Track call. One damage point remaining.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver 2, no on field.
ah.
Track call. Out of damage points.
That's the end of the race for me.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Track call. One damage point remaining.
I'm just stuck in the pits, all right. Yeah, well, you got this one in the bag.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
that?
Somebody hit the ghost car.
Not me.
I was in the pit.
Track calm.
That was an unintentional lane change,
Oh, okay.
and it pounded the ghost
You
car.
wanna push one forward there?
No, we got a ghost car over there. It needs to be in the outside lane.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
I got Mike, community confidence event to pass then.
Track calm.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, I got close to it.
Track calm.
You got a good track call
Well, I got off the throttle as soon as the car went off.
Yeah, the worst is when you lose your car and you think you're driving.
Yeah,
Track
right.
is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, Christ!
Track calm.
Blasted things!
The ghost car got me too, so.
Yeah, well, now it put me back behind you and it's so hard to pass. Like,
The track is clear.
but I was trying to be careful
Track is clear.
too. Up.
Track calm. 2 damage points
Hit her in
remaining.
on a straightaway.
Well, when you brake a mile before the corner.
How many times have you seen me spin out underneath that bridge?
It's like, geez, I didn't expect you to brake halfway into the corner
Yeah, well.
before.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Sorry, my car doesn't have brake light.
Well, that just sealed the deal for you, actually.
I think that was wrong field. I'm gonna have to make another pit stop.
Driver 2. Driver 1. Second position. Driver 3. Third position. Driver 6. Fourth position. Driver 5. Fifth.
Oh, thank you.
Track calm. 2 damage points remaining.
It was the old,
Gee, has he done that before?
Not lately.
Yeah, right, not lately.
trying to get around a ghost car, but
I was trying to get there first.
Yeah.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Driver 2. 10 miles remaining. Driver 1. Low on view. Driver 3. Low on view. Driver 1. 10 left. Driver 1.
I had just glanced up at the.
It hasn't been the easiest race either for me. I've had to work my ass off.
Well, you had a fuel advantage.
I know, and I've been using it, but,
Mhm.
it only goes so far.
The
And
track
those
is
cars
clear.
get in the middle
Track
of
is
things,
clear.
it messes things up.
Driver two, 1 lap lead.
I didn't know I had a fuel advantage until after my first fuel stop. I realized, oh, wait a minute, I got a
3
So-
pit stops, 6 pit stops, 5 pit stops.
Yep.
But I had to, you know.
That's the big difference. He had a fuel advantage there significantly. How much fuel did you use, Sugar?
623, you had 438,
Yeah.
And
you had 360.
Yeah, it probably would have been better if I would have just docked you, I think I docked you 1, or 2 rather, and I should have docked you 1. Yep, sorry about that.
I was getting maybe 15 laps.
Oh, really?
let's see, that's
Well,
lap times.
15 laps times 5 is
I had 6 pit stops.
75, so you had 6 pit stops, so that's only 90, so you were doing better now.
I was running real close to my qualifying time. That's about
Yeah.
the best I could do.
Well, that's the first time that car's won. So good job.
Well, you know, and then you add in all the
The carnage?
crazy shit that goes on with the ghost cars.
Yeah, I got ghosted enough times that it was definitely
I didn't
problem.
have any